Hey Spice Fam, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today I will be showing you how I make Grenadian coconut tart. So if you're interested, keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, put in your post notification bell so you don't miss each time I make an upload. Also, our community is growing and I just want to say welcome to our new subscribers. And of course, our old subscribers, we really do appreciate the support you have been giving us over the years. So if you would have tried any of our recipes, don't forget to send it to us so that we can post it on our social media platform in appreciation for you trying them out. Now let's get into today's video. So to make our coconut tart, we are first going to start off with the dough. If you do hear a sound in the background, it's actually my fan. It's a very hot day, so yes. So for our ingredients, we have here some flour. I have here some extremely cold water. You want the water to be very cold. Here I have some salt that we will add to the water. And of course I have my fats, which is the margarine or butter. And we have here some shortening. And also we would be needing some plastic wrap to fold it in after we would have done the dough. So let's go. We are going to start off by placing the salt into the very cold water and give that a really good mix. And of course you want to work really quickly because you don't want the water to get to room temperature. So let's do that. So set that aside as we are done with it. And next we are going to move on to the next step. Here I have a large bowl and I'm just going to add the flour. Now this is similar to my pastry dough that I actually have on the channel. So yeah, so we're going to add that in and quickly we're going to go in with our margarine. So we're going to add that in, followed by the shortening. Once your fats have been added, you want to use your fingertips or if you have a pastry cutter and just cut in your fats just like this. Just like so. Now you're using your fingertips simply because you don't want the warmth of your hand to melt your fats. So we're going to do this until it becomes like a crumbly texture. And then once it's done, I will come back to show you what it looks like. So this is what our mixture is looking like, and this is what you want, a crumbly textured mixture. And as I said, this is similar to the pastry dough recipe I have on this channel, except that we do not want the fats to be all that big, like big chunks, because we are not going to be doing any folds or anything to give us any extra layers. All right, this is just what we are looking for. So next, we're going to add in the water, the very cold water, and again, we are not kneading this, we're just going to mix it together until it forms a dough. Right, just like that, as you can see here. So I'm just going to mix it around until it forms a dough quickly, and I'll come back to show you. So this is what the dough looks like, and I do have a little bit of flour in my hand simply to remove the excess dough. So as you can see, it is a ball. All right, so I'm just gonna gently mix it around like that. And as you can see, I'm not using the palm of my hands, I'm just using my fingertips because we don't want the fat to melt. All right, so next we are going to place it on the cling wrap, and I will show you that. Wash my hands, y'all. Sorry, my voice is a little bit off today. I just feel as though something is trying to come out. Nonetheless, this is what we are going to do. So here I have my cling wrap. I'm going to place my dough ball here. You can see, oops, I'm so sorry guys, let me just adjust the camera. So this is a dough ball right here, and I'm just going to wrap it like this. I'm just going to cut this off. I think this is more than enough. I want to make sure that it's well wrapped, tightly wrapped that is. Oops, I think I can just redo it. Just like that. And we are going to allow this to rest for roughly 15 minutes in the fridge. So for the filling, we would need the following ingredients. Here I have some shredded coconut, and of course if you don't have it on hand to make it from scratch, you can always buy it from the supermarket. I have here some water. Of course we have here some vanilla essence or extract. I have here some brown sugar. I also have my spices, which includes cinnamon, nutmeg, and just a touch of allspice. Now allspice is optional, you don't have to, but I just think that it brings out the flavor in the filling. All right, so let us go ahead and make our filling. So to this bowl, I'm just going to add in the coconut, the shredded coconut that is, and I am also going to add in the spices, and we are just going to mix it together. Oops. Just like that. And then we are going to add in some of the essence. To a skillet on medium heat, we are going to add in the coconut mixture. Next, add in your sugar. White sugar can be used as well. Once the sugar has been added, give that a really good mix until it is well coated in that coconut mixture. Next, we are going to follow up with adding in our water. I will leave a link in the description box below with all the ingredients and the measurements used in this video. Next, you want to mix that around, and we are going to allow it to simmer for roughly probably 10 minutes thereabout. You want to keep an eye on that so that it does not burn. So here is our coconut filling, and it's actually finished. As you can see here, the water has dried, which is what you want. You want the water to be dried completely. So I'm going to remove it from the heat and then come back to show you in a bowl. So here's a mixture, and we don't want it to dry or else it becomes hard. So we are going to start working with it immediately. Today I'm using my pastry mat, and I am just going to add some flour onto it, and then I am just going to rub it all over to make sure that it's well coated. We are next going to place our dough ball onto the mat. Next, I'm just going to apply a bit of the flour onto the rolling pin so that the dough does not stick to the rolling pin. And I'm just lightly pressing it down, and then I am going to start rolling it out into a circle, which didn't quite come out as a circle in my case. So I am just going to roll it out until it's not very thin but not thick either. You want it to be in between thick and thin, not too thick, not too thin. All right, so I'm just going to continue rolling that out, and once I get the desired thickness that I want, I will come back to show you the next step. So this is what the dough looks like. I don't have a cutter, or at least I can't find the one that I have. So I will be using my cup today to help me to just mark the pastry or to cut them off. So this is actually big enough. You can make it as big or as small as you want. Don't forget also to dip your cutter into some flour for easy cutting. All right, so which is what I am doing here. So as you can see, it is thin but not very thin. It's thin enough but not very thin. So I'm just going to remove the excess flour from around the circles that I just cut. As you can see here, this is what it looks like, and we are going to move on to the filling. So I will be using a spoon to apply the filling to the center of the pastry dough. Now you don't want to put too much that it's overpowering or it'll bust the pastry. but you want to put enough that there is enough when you break through, you get enough of that filling inside. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to wrap one edge of the pastry over the other, and I'm just going to take my fingertips and just press that in. And next I am going to use a fork, and I am going to seal that filling inside. Just like this. And of course it looks really good for deco. So I will continue to do a few more and then I will come back. Also, here is another way that you can actually do the sealing of your pastry or your tart. In this case we are doing coconut tart. So I am just going to take some water and using my finger, I'm just going to press it lightly around the edge and then flip it over as you see here, and then still press it down just like that, so it seals it in as well. Then I'm just going to take my fork and do the same thing that I would have done previously. So I will continue to do this and come back to show you the rest when everything is finished. Next, it's time to apply some wash. I'm using some milk wash today, but egg wash can be used as well. And I'm just going to just brush it all over the tarts to make sure that it's nicely covered. It will help with the browning or the color of the tart. So I will do that and come back to show you the next step. Next, place your tarts into the preheated oven and allow to bake until nice and golden brown. Once it's done, as you can see here, remove it and allow it to cool completely before serving. So I will do that once it's cool and come back to show you what it looks like. Here is our Grenadian coconut tart, and this is what it looks like. I did break one so that you can see what it looks like on the inside. The pastry itself is really nice, and it has that touch of flake to it, but still that nice kind of crispiness as well. Comment below, let me know what you think, and if you would have made tarts before, exactly what you would have done differently. So until the next video, see you in our next one. Bye bye.